Yo, 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 yo. Time for the night stream. All right, here we are. It's weird. I'm streaming to multiple platforms now, and it's the most confusing thing I've ever done. Let me make sure my audio levels are not, like, garbage right now, too. I did that. Ooh. I'm gonna get both the chats there. Nice. And Rin. I feel like the game sounds are a little bit loud. Just gonna turn them down a tiny bit. And then we game. Let's ball. Right now we're just this mess, this slop of an activity. Means we just go up. I think I pretty much have to kill everything that's here. So maybe we'll do a good old-fashioned lap. Game sounds are loud for me, actually. He lives. Yes. He lives? I did my things and now we're just back at it. I'm doing the weirdest thing I've ever done right now, which is stream to Twitter or X. Decided I'm just gonna restream to every single place possible because my base is everywhere. Still trying to figure out the chat thing. I didn't find a bot that like can do chat across multiple things. So I just have 3 windows open of different chats. Which is funny. I'm just gonna grind. I'm just gonna grind for the evening. Like, I literally just have to kill everything here. I didn't buy any water. That might have been a mistake. I'm gonna need to check out the YouTube stream because it says the bitrate is low, which is a little funny. Surprisingly, my like evening stream is like slower than my morning stream. Maybe because my stream base is all European. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I also like only started streaming in the evening like this week. People probably not used to it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. This is like the time I want to stream every day. This is going to be like my normal stream time, or at least it's the goal of my normal stream time. It's 5 p.m. It's like dinner time, I guess. Yeah, East Coast. I got a vulture bone. Dude, Shimmering Flats has got to be the least inspired questing zone. I feel like this is when they were starting to make WoW. This is where they lost all of their like excitement about designing quests. And I think they gained it back up towards the end game a little bit. But this zone is just it's bad. This whole this whole section here is just go in a circle. Not great. I also keep forgetting my rotation. Because I took like 4 days off from playing it to play the new League season. There's so much stuff. Like, I just maybe don't need that. 280. Maybe I just don't need that. Like, I want to pick up all these gray items because they actually add up as you're questing. Gotta get that mount money. Be 35 today. They did add dual spec, which is kind of cool. Something I think is necessary also. East Coast loser. I've lived in 3 time zones. All but Central. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Spun, my man. What's up, dude? I'm playing WoW, so that probably says it all. You know, I saw Tryndamere doing it, so I want that. I want that. This silver, that's a silver bar. That actually sells good. That doesn't sell good. Dog shit game mode. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit 60 and then quit. That's my goal. Throw my character off of a bridge in Thunderbluff. I have not hit 60 in hardcore before, and I feel like I know I can do it, and I know I can do it pretty easily, but I just haven't, so I can't say I have. I set goals for myself. I'm weird that way. It's the same thing with like tanking in every single MMO. So I did it. I went and tanked endgame in every single MMO. It's terrible, ain't it? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I think it's kind of cool. It's something to do. Honestly, I don't know what else to play right now. I don't know any other games any other MMOs at least. There's some like survival crafts I want to do. Hyper Light Breaker comes out tomorrow. I don't even know what that is. I'm pretty like up on games. I can't say I recall that one. I don't understand your cryptic speak, Ebonheart. It's a really good game mode. It's pretty good, dude. Plunderstorm, how about that? I actually think Plunderstorm is really fun. I don't care what anyone says. I think Plunderstorm is a fun battle royale experience. I also think battle royales are pretty good in general, though. Fish oil? Why do I have that? That doesn't sell for anything. Yeah, those sell for almost 2 silver each. I need a new MMO. Can't take it. Bro. I got a game for you. Throne and Liberty. I hate this. sells good. That sells good. That doesn't. That does. Wool cloth. Guild Wars 3 soon? Dude, I hate to break it to you, but like genuinely, and I mean this wholeheartedly, the Riot MMO is going to come out before Guild Wars 3. I think Throne and Liberty is worth playing for the first like 30 levels to see if it's a game that you might be interested in. Yeah. Guild Wars 3 is not coming anytime soon. Did they even announcement? Like, did they even do like an official announcement? I don't think they did. Dang, these shells do not drop. And it will make good money. A sequel to Guild Wars 2. Can you have a sequel to a sequel? Also, I need some more bag space. Like, now. Maybe we'll buy bags. It's just so expensive, dude. Mount better than bags. I mean, here's the thing too. Like, if you compare Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2, they're vastly different games. So Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 3, if they keep up the trend there, it's just going to be a different game. I don't see why they would need to. Yeah, they're just gonna keep doing what they usually do and keep it real simple. Here we go. Rather than looking at the deficit as a number, NC contributed to. Let me start my wanding. NC contributed to strengthening competitiveness in the United States. ArenaNet has a meaningful IP called Guild Wars, and after Guild Wars 2, they are currently working on Guild Wars 3. Looking at this process, we have a considerable competitiveness. Although it is not completely profitable, I believe that it has increased its So the shareholder meeting basically said that Guild Wars 2 is not profitable, but they could make Guild Wars 3. And that's what people are getting excited about? I love Guild Wars 2, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't think them like fighting to keep their jobs and throwing a Hail Mary with a potential game is really an official announcement either. Also feels like a leak, right? Maybe I'll turn links back on eventually. But they, I was getting too much porns. People want to put like dick pics in the chat or something. I don't know. It's weird. So you probably started development the day after the shareholder meeting started with the whiteboard. Yeah. Yes. I mean, I actually fully believe that. And it'll still probably come out before the Riot MMO. I think the way that Guild Wars 2 is set up, though, where like all of the gameplay is actually still legit and you can still play that right now, and nothing is like dated or old. It's like they should just upgrade Guild Wars 2 to a new engine, like upgrade the engine and make the game feel and look and run better. I would be more excited about that personally. Improve graphics and bring back classes from Guild Wars 1. Yeah. I mean, we literally know nothing about it. I feel like we know more about the Riot MMO than we know about Guild Wars 3. Zenimax, known for such great hits like The Elder Scrolls Online. From a content creation perspective, nothing. I would love if I could start streaming like you know, single player games, but I might get murdered if I do that, and nobody wants that. Yeah. Well, I haven't streamed in nearly a year, so there's nothing consistently around to do. I would actually genuinely probably be better off streaming Guild Wars 2 and just playing Guild Wars 2 consistently until the Riot MMO or something. Or playing WoW stuff. I could do WoW also. I like WoW. Just gotta find something. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 did that for me too when I was I wonder if Guild Wars 2 is like ArenaNet was botting the what's it called? The category. I think some companies do that. I've seen it. I've seen it. I have not had, I mean, I'm playing Priest, so I guess that helps, but I've not had one single close encounter. I think the problem with Guild Wars 2 creators is that most of them are burnt out on Guild Wars 2 because there's just not... Like, if you're consistent with the game and you stay up to date on it, you're going to run out of stuff to do. There's nothing that's like, aside from World vs. World, there's nothing that's like repeatable content that like keeps you engaged. Like you beat fractals, you beat the raids, you get your full legendary gear, you do all the new zones as they come out, and you come back and you see the zones when they put new stuff out. So every new chapter you come back, you check it out. There's not like a repeatable, like endless loop. So like they've been playing for 10 years, they're not going to keep playing it. Like even WoW Classic has been out for 20 years, and because they put out new fresh start servers and stuff, You're honestly better off streaming League of Legends. I know I would be. I 100% would be. I know I would be. I pulled my YouTube channel and asked what I should stream, and they said League of Legends. Guild Wars 2 fresh start could be fun. Yeah. If they did it right, I think they would have to do a couple things, and one would be time gating the release of stuff. And I've seen a couple companies try that, and they never really do that great. EverQuest 1 is okay. But given the, like, there's either hardcore people or, like, more casual people, you're not going to be able to make both of them happy because it's either going to come out too fast and people won't be able to keep up and they'll quit, or it'll come out too slow and the hardcore people, the content creators, the people who are keeping it, you know, the heartbeat of it, are going to quit because they're bored because it's coming out too slow. So there's no, like, there's no win there, I feel like. But Guild Wars 2 without expansions would be fine. It's eluding me right now, but what's the second Guild Wars 2 expansion called? There's Heart of Thorns, and why can't I remember that? Planes of Power? There's 5 X-Packs in Guild Wars 2. I'm only talking about the second one. Path of Fire, that one. I think peak Guild Wars 2 was during Path of Fire. I think everything that came out after that was not exciting, personally. So like Heart of Thorns added gliders, added verticality to the maps. Also made the maps really fun. The different zone metas were really, really good. And then Path of Fire added mounts. And the mounts were, honestly, to this day, the gold standard for MMORPGs. So these MMOs are arcade to play as a player, yeah. Well, you need to find like a niche. And I think, really, if you make good content and you are like proud of what you do, you can do it in any game. Make really good EverQuest 2 content. EverQuest 2 is the deadest game that ever deaded. But I think if you like make yourself that EverQuest 2 guy, you're passionate about it, and you make good content, you talk about things that people are interested in, all 7 people playing that game are going to support you. Focusing on 2 years expansions and doing their R&D shit, and then you rushed End of Dragons and rushed the expansions since then. Yeah, End of Dragons to me was thematically, I didn't like it. And not that the theme was bad, but it was very like one tone, which I thought was boring. The zones just felt uninspired and not exciting, so... okay, so we need scorpions, tortoises, saltstone gazers. We like literally need everything still. I don't think they're... if you want to like grow and develop like as an MMO creator right now, there's just not a lot of MMOs to do that. Aside from like being very niche and niching down, as they say, playing one small game that you're really passionate about, or building connections and friendships in a larger game and trying to leverage that at on some level. Oh my god. I think End of Dragons is when I burnt out on Guild Wars 2. I wanted to like it beyond that, but it just wasn't the game I wanted to play. And I think I talked about it on the Discord, but like the Spectre Thief class to me was just annoying. And when it first came out, it was like the spec. You had to play that spec, so I didn't want to be a Spectre. Can't just pick any MMO. Ion was my first and will always have a special place in my heart, but it's complete dog now. The cash grab and pay to win is rampant. You can't stream it. Yeah, I mean, there's dead games you can't stream. Dude, so my first MMO was Anarchy Online, and like loved it. Funny thing, I didn't even know it was online the first time I played it. That's how young I was. I didn't understand the concept of like it being a persistent online world. I'd played games like multiplayer games before, but for some reason I just didn't understand that game was an online multiplayer game. But I streamed that back in 2019, and game's dead basically, right? But like I streamed that game for like 90 to 100 viewers. So like I think you can make things work because there are like dedicated fans of almost every MMO. Sunk costs, right? That's why so many old games are still hanging on, is there's 100, 200 people who will pay their sub every single month and play it still because they enjoy it so much. But you're not going to make it big by doing that. I would actually love to take like a group of like 10 MMO veterans and bring them into like every old school MMO, like for a year. So like every time there's a classic reset of EverQuest, take them into Anarchy Online and just play through all of these old MMOs, but like beat them and accomplish them. I think that would be a crazy idea. Like do what like Josh Strife Hayes does, where he goes and he checks out like old games, but do it with like a full stack squad. So you can do all the group content. Because like he only ever checks out like the solo aspect of MMOs, and a lot of the old MMOs are not catered to solo play at all. This has got to be the most boring zone. Dear Riot, please don't recreate this zone. Don't do this. I've developed this bad habit of sitting on my foot, and I need to stop. Like breaking my ankle. Still haven't trained in my level 34. I keep trying to pick those up. I'm done with that. wonder what this stream looks like on Twitter. Anyone on Twitch chat want to go check that out? Oh, here we go. Wait, no, I need what? Saltstone what? Basilisks and gazers. I found a gazer. Poison. I don't have a dispel poison. Immune to my wand. Of course he is. And this guy's killing my gazer. Sucks. Heal? Bro. You... what? Oh, there's a gazer. No, don't take my gazer. Are they elsewhere? Can I find them elsewhere? Saltstone Basilisk. There's like some up here, maybe? I think this is really the spot they spawn, though. We can just wait a hot second. See if more people leave. We could do our other quest, maybe. Let's play the not fall asleep while doing shimmering flats. What's up, Lee? Dude, I was just talking about Anarchy Online 5 seconds ago. This zone reminds me of Anarchy Online. Barren emptiness. Gotten the itch to play EQ or AO lately and I've refused. Dude, same. I can't really like stream those though. I've had this idea in my head about playing Anarchy Online and doing like a like not an Iron Man challenge, but like creating something that like legitimizes the gameplay, like some kind of app or I don't know, something that prevents cheating, because you know how rampant cheating is in AO. But something that like logs your playtime and it checks against your slash played on the character too. So if you like try to uninstall it or not use it, it'll you just get disqualified. And doing like Arcade 2019, but like hosted by the players. It's just, it would take so much work from my end to do that. And the new server came out and nothing was for sale, and having to completely blitz for every nano was crazy. It's so fun, right? That's where the game's fun. But like, unfortunately, to be competitive or to, I guess, even play at all now, you have to cheat. Because, well, first off, you can't get any items because there's nobody farming them, there's nobody selling them. Yeah, the cheats are rampant. Would be a massive understatement. For $5, you can buy yourself a dupe bag. And then you can duplicate everything in the game forever and ever. And then like AO Sharp, the bots are just free. You can literally download the bot for free and it works. It's so stupid. Wish I wasn't stunned. Dupe them stim packs? Yeah. I mean, you can, the thing is you can dupe stuff that stacks up to like 5,000 and vendor it to the vendor and make like a, you know, one bill. Just like that. So, yeah. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Do that enough time. For a stack with high complete. Yeah. My point is, it just sucks. Cheating in games sucks. Don't do it. WoW Classic's pretty fun. Sickness rule, and you have stacks of those. Reviewing your transaction logs also shows that you have sold stacks of health and nano rechargers so large that, and for so many credits, the only way you could have acquired so many is through item location. Yeah. That's hilarious. Pizza! Dude! I didn't even think about that, but yes. God, now I want pizza. Yeah, they don't police it and they don't have a way to like automatically track it. So if you're like smart with cheats, I don't know why I'm like talking about cheating like it's something to be proud of. But yeah, the only way to get by in that game is to do that, and that's stupid. Huh. I want to kill that one. Went back to play 0 teams, 0 Predator and Fortress to multi-box and max level. Yeah. I think any like game that forces you to buy multiple accounts and multi-box because there's not enough people playing it is probably not a game that's worth playing. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. Yeah, I mean, you can't solo an Anarchy Online either. I guess if you stack. But... Yep. I think that's like the biggest thing that WoW did. Was allow people to like play at their own rate in a solo group. Yeah, but isn't that using like a ton of that's funny, this guy that just hit level 60, his name is Leet Sauce. But I mean, that's all from like daily quest, like XP and stuff too. Like without all of those things, you're not gonna have a good time. You can do it, but you're not gonna have a good time. You lose a character yet? Nah. We're vibing. I really don't want to lose a character, so I'm really just vibing. Like I said, I'm just vibing here. I'm taking it slow. I'm taking my time. Is this hardcore? Yeah, it's hardcore. Gasp, screw hard. Aw, I can't handle hardcore. Lost my lock again at 30 to students. Oh, was almost going to just play something else, but we are on lock number 4. Oh my god. It's really easy on a priest too, so. Ours racetrack. Thought this was something from the new X-Pack locked in. Yep. This is in my opinion the worst zone, and I hate it, and I wish it didn't exist. Can you not fight both of those, please? No, he took it. He pulled it like just out of my range. That sucks. All right, let's see if I can make a stupid mistake right here. Get wrecked. One of the worst from vanilla for sure. Oh yeah. It's just boring. It's like bro. He's asked me like multiple times to heal him. It's like, bro, I need my mana to fight. I'm not gonna just heal you when you get low. Lost 2 to me being done. One character to a warrior AoE fearing in oh yeah. See, that's the weird thing about playing priest is I have so much like control over what happens to me. I also am just not doing dungeons. I'm doing solo self-found, basically, without being solo self-found. Have you messed with Ashes of Creation yet? I have. It's bad. Don't play it. It's genuinely bad. Game is like 8 years into development, and it looks like 1 year of like, if like a AAA studio or like anyone who has experience developing games was working on it, they'd be like a year in based off of what they have in the game. Locke's very strong solo open world, just easy to zone out and get overconfident. You're telling me, man. Wand spec over here? You say Ashes of Creation looked like a WoW clone. It's a very, very different game from WoW. It's a sandbox MMO. It's a lot closer to Mercs. What's that game that Steven Sharif's from? Arcade, yeah. It's just Arcade with a little bit of Lineage too. At least that's what they're trying to be. They haven't developed any of the systems or features that will make it be like those games yet. I want that vulture. I think the community of Ashes of Creation is probably my biggest issue with it. Yeah, the game's really behind, and at the current rate of development won't release until 2077. But the community is already toxic and hates everyone that says anything even slightly critical about the game. Not to mention the fact that Steven Sharif is like actively blocking and banning people who have constructive criticism on the Reddit because for some reason he's one of the Reddit moderators. That makes sense. I mean, I don't think Narc is a good person either. I'll be honest. Like, I've watched his videos long enough to know that he's not like mentally stable. But I do think Steven, as a professional, needs to come at it from a professional standpoint, which he did not. It's like pseudo-professional. It sounds like he's being professional, but it just comes across as like a better than thou guild master who thinks he's just better than everyone. He runs the best guild and screw everyone else. That's all it seems. It doesn't seem like a professional post regarding. Honestly, in any professional environment, they would just ignore someone who was being crazy about the game. Yeah. I've heard plenty of stories about Steven Sharif, so I have multiple friends actually who played with him in Arcade, so it really gives a shit about the game and wants it to be the gamer's MMO, but I won't believe it until I see it. I think I don't know, actually. It's hard to trust him just given his like multi-level marketing background, right? And like I want to believe like, okay, that was, just a means to an end type thing. But at the same time, there's too many like connections with Ashes Like there's too many like similar marketing strategies being used to promote and sell Ashes skins and stuff. These turtles have so much health. People hundreds to alpha test is kind of wild. Yeah, when people are like massively defending it too, that's the wild part. Like I could be like, oh hey, you guys need to spend $300 to watch my stream. And everyone would be like, no, screw you, I'm not watching your stream. But people are buying the alpha in masses and then defending it as if it's normal and it's fine. The copium there is insane. Yeah. It's an alpha, what'd you expect? It's an alpha, what'd you expect? Turtles. Scorpions. Yeah, I think the thing with the criticism that's weird is I don't think they actually want the criticism, and I don't think they're actively developing based off of player feedback. I think Steven Sharif wants to build the game that he wants to play, and he only cares about whether he wants to play it or not. I think that's why their lead game designer, Jeff Bard, left the project like 4 years ago. So now there's nobody else except for Steven in control of the highest level of design of the game. Like Jeff Bard's position was never replaced, which is insane to me that he steps down and they don't replace his job. This game where the EverQuest devs left to make it or whatever, they checked out of life early. Oh, Pantheon? No, not Pantheon. They claim the game is fully funded. It seems odd to be charging. Yeah. If I was developing a game that was fully funded and I was proud of and I wanted to get player feedback from, I would not charge a ton of money. Or I would charge like $10 just to funnel like servers. Because if you do it for free, the servers will explode. I wouldn't do it for $200 though. Do it how PoE 2 did it. Yeah, exactly. 10 to $30. Like, doesn't. I don't even know what they did because I bought my Ashes package like literally 7 years ago. So 6 months paid beta hype, then free to play. Yep. This is the way. Good guy grinding gear games over here. But Warhammer had sales. Dude, PoE 2 is a really, really good game. I played it on stream for a few days. Ever give EverQuest 2 a try when you did that MMO a while back? Yeah, I did. I played EverQuest 2. EverQuest 2 feels really like World of Warcraft clone. It feels a lot like a WoW clone. They copied a lot of stuff. Just the overall feel. It's like if WoW Classic wasn't this art style, if it was like a more like realistic art style. I think it's a good game though. But I don't think it does enough new stuff to be something I'd want to invest too much time into. I would, if I had a full stack of people, I would go hard into it and I would just do it. EverQuest 2 is one with quality of life improvements. I mean, World of Warcraft is EverQuest 1 with quality of life improvements too. Right? Just want to give it a go and fuck around. Do it. I think it's free. It might not be. AFK ads? Alright, I won't say anything important. Imagine having a Prime Gaming badge on your name and then saying AFK ads. Embarrassing. I made like a little rat rogue when I played. No turbo in 2025. I don't personally watch enough streams to validate getting I guess I do though. Now that I'm like editing for streamers, I should probably maybe invest in that. That's like a tax write-off, right? Song sounds like a Christmas song. There's enough creatures here that I can actually consistently keep killing them. I don't have anything to drink. Really don't want to run out of mana. We can kill stuff with wand. We'll wand spec a few of them in a row to get this spirit tap. Get our mana back. Oh. Started working out again at the beginning of the year and oh my god, my body is sore. Soreness will be gone probably in a couple days, but get the spirit tap ticking. The MP5 spirit tap gives me almost half of a bar of mana. And they added the crappy pre-rolls was so awful going between streams. Yeah. So my stream I have set to the like 3 minutes per hour or whatever, and that eliminates the pre-rolls. You can choose like the lower ad option, but all that does is give you pre-rolls. And you don't want pre-rolls. I think it's better now because of that exact reason. Is the streamer has the option to disable pre-rolls. Did you ever get AOTC, Queen? I never got it. But I also like stopped playing. Kind of want to go try to get ahead of the curve. I don't have anyone to play with. You did? Shit. Shadowbreach is so fucking OP. Yeah. Gold carry prices are so cheap it was worth buying it than spending the time I'd have spent trying to find a pug that stays together longer than one wipe. Probably true, right? I think I have like 300,000 gold. Maybe I'll just do that. It's gotta be cheap right now. Like right now specifically. Like not right before the patch, because then they know people want it really bad. I'm just mad that I saw my weapon drop one time. 60K a month. Oh my god, that's cheap. Because of carries? I mean, carries suck. I'll agree with that. Shitty vaults, shitty raid loot, pugs rolling on what you do need. Yeah, but I mean, what's a better system? I like trinket hunting. I think that's okay. The annoying thing with vaults is that it really feels bad to come back to the game if you take a couple weeks off, or if you take a week off, or for whatever reason. Missing a vault feels really detrimental, especially within the first like 2 months of a season. Hugging gacha does not feel rewarding, so fuck it, I'll just pay. Yeah. I also hate DKP though, because it's like left into the player base. Yeah, I'm like trying to read what you're saying. I when I'm on my phone, it's like I'm like, no, dude, I'm not typing anything. All right, we're done with turtles. And should be enough scorpions here to be done with scorpions too, to be honest. So. I think gearing, I don't know. I like retail, and I know a lot of people don't, but I do. It is what it is. Hugging ahead of the curve gets hugging. It's actually funny though. It's fun as a seasonal game. Yeah, I think retail WoW is for what it's worth. It's more of like, it's more like Fortnite in a way, where there's like different things to do, different events. It's like a lifestyle, you know? There's all kinds of different things you could do in it. It's an ARPG. It's a third-person ARPG. It's fun to come back, check out the new season. But it's not like a game you want to like consistently be in, like old MMOs. You also have like zero motivation to... Oh, that map looks so good. Oh. My group wants to push more and get higher, but to be honest, I just kind of want to blast M+ till we hit a wall, then play other games. Yeah, dude, I think I'm pretty good at the game. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm pretty good at it. But I fucking hate pugging, and I hate trying to like put the effort in to find like a static group. I hate it. I don't want to have to like socialize this hard. I don't want to put all this time in to try and like meet people that are like fun to do groups with, try new polls out, and like if I had a static group, I know I can push high keys and I'd be good at it. But like I don't have the patience to try to like develop like a group around it. Yeah, I'm honestly jealous. I see like or like back when we were playing at the beginning of the expansion, like I saw you guys doing M+, and I'm like, ah, dude, so jealous. I want to do that, but I just literally don't have the patience for it. So that's not full face roll, but not so high we can't just bullshit and troll. Yeah, I think there's definitely like a place for like really hardcore, like serious content, but I don't think I want to grind the hardest content. Like, I think doing the boss is really, really hard in the raid, and figuring out the mechanics and talking about it in chat, and then eventually you get the boss, everyone's screaming over voice chat, and it's really cool. But like, you did it. Now you've done it. You don't scream on voice chat and then like, all right, I'm gonna go take a pee break, and then you come back and do it again. Like, you're locked out. I actually think I like lockouts in that sense. But like the like grinding content, like say nines, the 9 to 10 range. I never got my gear high enough to do past nines. But like that like fun range, you should be able to grind that out. And I mean, you can, because that's when like everything caps, right? Like, but like, I don't want to push keys forever. I want to push a key and be like, oh, we did a 14, 15, whatever. That's super cool. Oh my god, we're done. We're done, boys. The gatekeeping on keys is insane. Yeah, it's actually funny. I saw... So Ian has a Costas did a interview yesterday, and I was reading about it, and he was talking about how data is less important than perception, because data shows that all classes perform within about a 1% in Mythic Plus, meaning all tanks perform and can hit the highest level within about a 1% of each other. Same with healers, same with DPS. If you know how to play your class, you're going to be doing good. You're going to be you can perform. You don't need to have the meta. But the perception is that you need to have the meta. So people will not invite you unless you are the meta class with the meta spec. So that's where he was saying like data is less important than perception. So they're trying to figure out a way to change the perception for the like WoW player base so that they can actually perceive that the one meta class is not the most important thing in the world. Skill. And that's why I think they did like Raider IO and they added that into the game. Was to like help change that perception, but it almost made everything worse. But you can see the players who have, you know, proven themselves and shown their skills.
I sure wouldn't want to be that pilot. Thanks, adventurer. Here's your pay. And here's some advice.
Where am I supposed to go? Over here?
If you look hard enough, you can always find
player base is just straight up toxic. Same went for trying to find an arena partner. Yeah, I feel like arena's dead, right? Am I wrong? I feel like WoW retail PvP is just dead. The real WoW PvP is Plunderstorm. Change my mind.
I heard Hemet has a camp in Stranglethorn, north of Grumble.
From past 4 seasons. Yeah, it's stupid. How do you start playing, right? Like, how do you start playing?
Where are my notes? You got them. Thanks, adventurer. Wow, these shells are harder than I thought. When I work with them, I'll probably bend a whole box full of tools.
I hate when I turn in all these quests and this AI voice just talks for like 40 minutes. Yeah, I think from a game design perspective, avoiding any catch-22 is like really good. There's an add-on that has all of the quest dialogue voice acted. Voice acted. It's mostly AI. It does a really good job though for what it is. I like it in some zones that I actually care about and stuff because it actually gives a lot of like backstory to the zone. People spent so much time writing the quest text for these zones. And it's like, they're actually really well written, but I'm never going to read that. So having the AI voice to read it out loud is actually like, in my opinion, a fair use of AI. I can tell you what it's called if you want to get it. Wow. It's called VoiceOver. How just, I mean, it's just the perfect name, I guess. A GTRP streamer I like that I think would be hilarious to use. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think there's different packs you can get. I just have like, what was it called? I just have vanilla, the date voiceover vanilla pack. So it's just like very basic, like goblins talk like goblins, orcs talk like orcs, trolls talk like Jamaicans, Taurens talk like Native Americans. You know. Undeads talk like Misfits band members.
Where would you like to fly to?
Where am I flying to? Camp T.
May your blade
Oh, that's funny. Any luck getting into OnlyFans? I don't want to talk about it. I'm not like declined or anything, but I think because my streamer viewer base is so small, it's incredibly unlikely. And I did have a person who could vouch for me and get me in, whom is not around because they're in LA and their house is close to a bunch of fires. So yeah, that's that person. Dude, Tryndamere is such a badass. By the way. Like, been off the grid fighting to save my house and neighborhood for days. It burned a house 2 doors down, 2 above us on a hill, and 2 on the other side of us, went all around. We are staying vigilant because we are not out of the woods with embers, falling ash, and putting out spot fires around us at our neighbors. Got Starlink up and a solar-powered rechargeable battery, which has been a game changer. My brother lost his house, our kids lost their school, and 90% of the families at their school lost their houses. Grateful to... Like, dude, what? Like, homie is just like... chilling, fighting like citizen firefighting. What's up, brothers? I watch YouTube chat too. One day, dude, one day. This is like my cope, is by playing this character named the Riot MMO. So I can be like, yeah, I'm playing the Riot MMO. Didn't realize the fires were, dude, they're bad. The thing with California too, especially like Southern California, is it's so dry that like one ember floating in the air can like light a whole neighborhood on fire. So like being super vigilant with like maintaining good like landscaping and all that stuff. Tryndamere at one point said something about, I didn't see it there, but he said something about managing or keeping like pumps and stuff for your pools. So like people have pools, they can get a pump and use that water to like put out fires around them. But 200,000 displaced that's big. I mean, population density in LA is crazy, but to private fire companies of people, yeah. I think they figured out some of the water stuff, so that's good. It looks like we're mostly getting it to like a stable level, so that's good, but I have asthma. I would have to leave with the amount of ash that must be in there. Oh yeah, you would not be great. I luckily had moved out of California before much of the fire stuff had happened. I moved back to California for about a year. I was living in California when I was doing the Anarchy Online streams. So that is true. We didn't have any fires for that 1 year that I was back living there, though. No. I've lived in California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Michigan. I've lived in a lot of places. I think Michigan is one of the most beautiful, like, nicest states I've lived in, by the way. Where were you? Prettier than Oregon? Oregon was really nice, but I actually think Michigan is very, very similar to Oregon. Michigan to me feels like a just like an East Coast. It's like the East Coast version of Oregon with less mountains. But it's like very green. It has that like moisture thing. There's a lot of like moisture in the air. Fly to Crossroads. Oh my god, I have a quest here. Idaho is the worst state I've ever been to, and probably the worst state in the country. Idaho is the worst. I got stuck there for way too long, and I regret moving there. I'm focusing on getting work done before I leave the office today, so I'm going to hop out. My lock is back to 25, so maybe I can get a bit more caught up. We can do questing or dungeons. Yeah, dude, I'm super into it. Let me know. Send me a message, or dude, you can DM me on Discord too at any time. If I'm not online, I'm still probably home. So not cities, just potato fields. Dude, you want to know a crazy stat?
Head back to and tell him Mokhtar be doing his
there's more potatoes grown in Oregon
tell him also that me studies
than are grown in Idaho.
More soon. That should please him greatly.
So like their whole claim to fame is BS. Which just makes that state even more worthless, right? You know what's crazy is I feel like I just turned in like 30 quests. My state is secretly #1 in mushroom production. Oregon? It's either Oregon or Washington that like more than half of the state is like actually mushroom underground. Oh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, you're right around the corner here. Pennsylvania is nice. My mother's side is from there. Hey bro, love your content. Thanks, bro. I wish we were actually playing the MMO right now, but you know.
Podzik sent you, huh? You know, Podzik was one of the most respected tinkerers in Undermine before he retired to start working on the racers.
As close as it's gonna get for now.
Did when he joined the team was develop the 2-engine model racers. Could be that the business.
Thanks for the kind words, though.
Him working with the Tinkers Union, but who cares?
Pennsylvania is mid. The winters suck, dude. I like cold winters.
Back to what you came here about. I know I promised Podzik that I'd deliver a new.
I like snow.
For him, but I still haven't received it yet.
Take the boat to Stranglethorn Vale. Oh no.
That's true, there's not much.
We're going to Stranglethorn.
We can at least find out if it was dispatched from Booty Bay. Check in with Wharfmaster Loveskill over there. He should be able to check the cargo records.
Dead coal mining region. Nice. That's, I mean, not nice, but dotted along the railroad. How do you pronounce is it Appalachian or Appalachian? First or second? Appalachian? Appalachian. I think I heard one person pronounce it Appalachian, and I feel like that's not right. Just depends on where you're from. Okay. I feel like I should have played solo Selfbound just so I could say that I played solo Selfbound. Also, troll mounts are just goated mounts. I like that mount.
Interesting.
I feel like most of my gear is low level now. Level 20, 22, 30, 27. I just got those pants though. Those are pretty good. Level 14 gloves. Oh no. Oh dude, I love these like kind of evening vibey streams. I'll do this more often, I think. If you had to guess, when would the beta be available for the Riot MMO? I don't really like guessing. I'm more of a, I don't know. I feel like there's so much up in the air that it's a little hard to guess right now. If I was gonna have to place like a bet though, I'd probably say like 2007 at the earliest. 2008 likely. I do know for a fact that they are doing internal playtests though. And have been for the last 4 years. So I guess you do with that information what you can. I mean, they did say they want it out before 2030. Maybe I would say 2028. Then it's really hard to guess like a release date for that kind of thing. I would say don't plan on playing it anytime soon and open a savings account. Start saving up money to buy some really awesome skins. That's progress your career so that you can retire when it comes out. I say that as like a half joke, by the way. Not even a full joke, just a half joke. For me, I'm just going to keep developing the content until then. I do have a video on classes that I'm working on right now that I hope to have out next week. Hopefully Monday, but I don't want to commit to it yet. But yeah, Monday morning we should have a classes video. So we're going more speculative now. Because there's not a lot of news to talk about. I'm honestly afraid of going to Stranglethorn. The Riot MMO lives, yep. We can't let it die. We can't let the dream die. How you doing, Jack? How's the old How's life? How's life since we last talked last night? When I hit level 60, the MMO comes out. That's the plan. I'm going to literally the scariest zone, I think, for leveling too right now. '53 warrior, 51 troll hunter. I think I streamed today more than I've streamed in the last month combined. 2 months? Living that stream dream.
I see some
Trying to hit Twitch partner this year. That's going to be the goal. I'm starting from basically nothing.
It's never clear who to trust, what with all of the shady activity that goes on here. Shipments to Ratchet? Let me just check the logbooks. No, the most recent shipment I have on record of going out to Ratchet were boots from Drizzlick. Hasn't been much else other than building supplies and tools. Definitely no race parts. I'm afraid I can't be of much more help to you, adventurer. If you'd like to follow up on it more,
AI voice
I'd
acting's not bad.
go hit up the Baron
It's just
himself.
cringe that it's AI.
If there's anyone who knows Revealgaz's business, it's Revealgaz. You'll find him at the tavern across the harbor, top floor. Ah, the finest leather crafter of the South Seas and the world's
Talk to
oldest
Crank
dude.
inside the
That's
inn.
what they call me. Me, Drizzling, the finest lead. Uh-huh. Well, my leather goods are known far and wide as the most exquisite, a connoisseur's choice.
Well, let me get the flight
I've just
path.
received an order from Director Riddlevox of the Tinkers Union for a dozen of his favorite Excelsior line boots. Our best sellers, actually. To start on the basic shape, I'll need crocolisk skins from the crocs along the river in northern Stranglethorn.
Need to talk to Crank. Where's Crank? Who's Crank? Hi.
The singing crystals are unique to Stranglethorn and are very valuable to certain parties. I can move those crystals, but the Cursed Venture Company makes it hard
Turn
for
in
an
a couple
honest
more
entrepreneur
quests.
like myself to gather any. I'd like to hire you. The basilisks in Stranglethorn eat the crystal. This gives them their hardened skin, and sometimes decent quality crystal can be harvested from it. You can get it from any basilisk, but the less nasty ones are along the shores south of Zulkunda to the north. Damn trolls! They've been killing off our agents in the jungle. I've already lost a good number of my peas. You getting the info?
Alright, I've had enough of that.
Welcome to Booty Bay, partner. I hope your stay in my town is enjoyable and uneventful. Emphasis on the latter. We've got plenty of drink if you're thirsty, and plenty of bouncers if you're antsy. Now then, what can this humble servant of the Steamweedle cartel do?
Fly to Thunderblow? Oh, Hearth.
Oh, sure, of course I know what you're talking about.
Here's a question. Would you want to work on and be involved in the development of the Riot MMO or just enjoy it fully as a player on
They
release?
came back empty-handed.
Oh,
See, the venture company shredders out in Lake Nazareth
that's actually a
in northern
really good
Stranglethorn
question.
have been equipped with a new model fuel regulator. I was thinking that Potzik would be able to take advantage of it if he could get some details. Unfortunately, Kazel, the foreman out there, appears to be
At
a
the
little
risk
less
of
than
making
a
myself
credible.
sound incredibly cocky,
Seem like you might have more luck
I think I
finding
have
them,
a
though.
unique perspective on MMOs,
But they're almost certainly under lock and
having
key.
played like nearly every single one of them and given myself challenges within every single one of them and having learned how to tank and heal and kind of push the boundaries in each one and find what's fun. I think working on a game and helping develop it would be like something that would be like a lifelong like accomplishment. It'd be something that like I would be proud like in my deathbed to say that I did. And I think it would be something that I think I could have a very unique like approach to and have a like unique impact on. I think the lazy part of me wants to not work at all and make a giant plate of pizza rolls and drink soda and sit back and play the video game without any like without having to think about it at all and just enjoy the game. I think the lazy part of me wants that, but I think, you know, the part of me that wants to accomplish something and, you know, do something cool wants to would like to have an impact on it. That said, I would argue that I do have some level of impact on it though, given the video, the comments, the Discord channel. We have a lot of people who are actively reading our comments and actively watching the community, so that's we do have some we as a community do play some part in the development of the game, which is cool. I like that. Love how transparent Greg has been with Ghost. I wonder if the zones idea will work. I think what I've told people before is I don't think Project Ghost is going to be a game for everyone. I think it's very, very much going to be I think it's going to be a good game, but I don't think it's going to have like a huge audience. It's the overlapping audience, I think, of classic MMO enjoyers and survival game enjoyers. I think like survival crafting games are really, really good. And I think they do a lot of stuff too that I have always said before even Project Ghost was a thing, before Ghostcrawler left the Riot MMO. I think that MMOs need to learn things from survival games because they just do a lot right. I mean, they do a lot wrong. They probably do more wrong, to be honest. If you look at like Ark or Rust, those games are janky and toxic and questionable at best. But what they do from like a progression standpoint is really, really good. What they do from like a open world, feeling the world, seeing the world, all of like, it just feels like a live, breathing world. When you could go out, you cut a tree down, you build a house, and you live in it. I think that's all really, really good stuff and really cool. And I'd like to see MMOs start to incorporate more of that. I think New World would have been really, really good if it wasn't New World. So I have high hopes for Project Ghost. I think it's a game that I'll enjoy, but I don't think it's going to be a game that everyone's going to enjoy, I guess. I hope some devs keep tabs on the Discord channel. Your idea about Guild Neighborhood is great, for instance. Thank you. I know for a fact we have a few Riot team members there, and some of which are on the MMO. As much as I'm going to say. New Mind Blast, new Shadow Word Pain. Hell yeah. I unironically really like Sword Art Online, and I think Sword Art Online is for the anime girlies, and I think it's also for people who like MMOs. Oh, I need to send my light feathers back. I have levitate now, so I can prevent myself from falling to my death. That's good. Shackle Undead is on my bar. Did I ever put mind control on my bar? I did. Okay. You see, actually, Ghostcrawler, he was talking recently about release of Project Ghost, and he was saying that, like, dude, I'm not worried about there. I'm worried about here. I'm worried about this falling to my death. But no, Project Ghost, he was talking about, yeah, 4 to 5 more years of development, and I'm like, if it's 2025 and Riot said the Riot MMO is going to come out before 2030, I'm like, that's the same time frame, right? The Battle of the Games. I need 10 shellfish. No, dude, I don't want that. Okay, I have 11. I spent a lot of gold, but that's fine. And he said he left Riot to make a game that could get to players with a faster dev time. I think the biggest reason he left Riot is he wanted to like genuinely talk about the development is what it was. I think that was a big part of it. Also, the family stuff was definitely a part of that. Like, you lose a brother and your father in the same month. Like, you really are going to sit back and reassess your life on some level.
When mounted on the back of a wind rider, one sees that its reputation for strength and speed is well earned.
Am I going to...
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm on the last step of the Shimmering Flats guide. We got a new Shadow Word Pain and a new Mind Blast, so that's like big. That's big juicing status. This is news, but the Unreal Tools job posting is missing from the right. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's still there. Maybe they just took it down and my cache hasn't reset. I unironically, the first stream today, I pulled up the careers page, which I don't do that often ever since we got the bot in the Discord. Because the bot's like really good. You selected a craft without noticing it. Oh, okay. Whew. I mean, the other one, the what was the other job posting? There was another job posting. Oh, it was the UX designer role. This one. That one's gone. I mean, that one came down, I think, before the holidays. Which is probably good, but... Abandon or Danis, okay. Why? Can't I just turn it in? Why would I abandon it? It's right here.
Hello.
It's like, yeah, there's a free 2,350 XP. Why would I abandon that? Are you crazy? Oh, is it going to make me go to Desolus? That's scary. I don't like. Looks like we're going to spend... Head southwest, travel to Thunder Axe Fortress, kill and loot members of the Bringblade until you get the Flayed Demon skin. Okay. Off to Desolus we go. Yeah, dude, I've been following the Riot MMO for coming on 4 years now, and I keep track of things very closely. I mean, we literally had a bot made for tracking the job postings, which is insane. I get it. It's insane. Wow, watching you play, I'm realizing one of the things people like about you actually go from village to village and zone to zone and explore everything. And War Within, I didn't explore 90% of the new maps. Yeah. It's very, like, different, too. Like, if you're not using the guide here, like, this is an add-on that I have. If you're not using the guide, it's definitely different, too, because you'll kind of stick to zones a little more if you're just kind of looking for quests to do. But, like, you really want to, in my opinion, I think the guide makes it good. I don't follow it, like, exactly, but I get an idea of, like, where to spend my time in what zones. I think also the base game has, like, really well varied, but, like, within the same fantasy zones. They also changed, like, the questing in the War Within now, too, where you don't have to do the side quests. If you go back and do all the side quests, which I've done, you do see a lot more of the map. This is a non-retail WoW hating chat. Now, you guys are welcome to have whatever thoughts you want on whatever games, but personally, I think retail WoW is still actually a very good game. It's just not... It's not an immersive, persistent world that I want, but it's a fun game. And I also, you know, I enjoy playing League of Legends, which is also not a persistent world. So... to explore the places they read about in the story and play in the Warcraft games. I can't wait to... Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Man, I keep bringing it up, but like I started reading Ruination again last night to finish it this time. And just like describe the way they describe like the landscapes and the world, and you can see the map and you can be like, oh, my favorite champion is from this area and did that stuff. We're actually coming into Desolus here, which has Rexar in it. And Rexar was like one of the big characters from Warcraft. And he's just here wandering the zone. I hope we come across him. That'd be super cool. But like, can you imagine coming in here for the first time like 20 years ago? So like back when these graphics were good? Like, this was just amazing back then. Back in my day. All right, everything here is like level 32, so it's actually not that scary. Let's see what our new Mind Blast and new... New Mind Blast is basically a crit version of the last Mind Blast, so that's really cool. I had a massive power spike that training. Look at the Shadow Word Pain. Nice. Alright, we need to kill Burning Blade people for Flayed Demon Skin, which is a quest item. I also love how they have like creatures that wander the whole zone. Like this pack of Kodos will literally just go in a circle around the whole zone. I need a new wand. That's what I was supposed to do. Maybe we'll go back to like... Oh, we were in Thunderbluff talking to the auction house and we didn't buy a wand. I need like a shadow damage wand. That damage increase would be huge. Oh, that's not great. Because shadow damage scales off of like shadow weaving too. Your shadow damage spells have a 100% chance to cause the target to be vulnerable to shadow damage. This vulnerability increases the shadow damage dealt to your target by 30% and lasts 15 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. So it's 15% damage increase to shadow damage. So if I have a wand that does shadow damage, that plus wand spec that increases my damage with wands by 25%. We're looking pretty solid. I like interactions like that too, like itemization interactions. There's not a ton of them in Classic WoW, but they're there. I think I'm in the right spot. Keep making my way over there. Can I shoot this guy from here? That's fun. Oh, but I can't loot him. Maybe if we go down here, he can't see us and he'll run down. He might even pull the other one. That'd be cool. Nope, he didn't. You know what I miss is old Alterac Valley. The Alterac Valley that would last a week. That was some cool PvP. PvPvE, really, actually. I think that, like, actually, genuinely, if I think of all the MMOs I've ever played, my favorite thing is to play PvPvE. Where it's like PvE that you have PvP encounters in. Ten kids in an Alterac Valley. Dude, hell yeah. That's so cool. That's what I'm talking about. But like, so like, you can go quest or do stuff in the zone and it's like specifically a PvP zone. Nice, I got the thing. I got that thing I needed. It's a 60 hunter in the backline blasting kids. Dude, I played Rogue back then. I mean, I still mostly main Rogue, so there's that, but I need to go Scepter of Light. It's over there. Okay. did that perfectly. Yeah, I played the Warhammer MMO. I actually have an alt channel on YouTube. If you guys didn't know. Where I have all of my, not all of it, but most of my MMO marathon streamed. So you can actually watch old VODs of me picking my nose. Yeah, I played Warhammer. Really fun. Loved this game. I actually even liked the instance PvP in it. I think it was really cool. This? But yeah, super cool. I liked it. Big fan. I think the private servers actually still run strong and are still really good too. I need to get around to uploading the rest of those VODs so that I don't lose them. I feel like the Scepter of Light quest that I'm supposed to pick up is going to be in that building. That would make sense.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Direwolf. It's been a long day. Direwolf Pollux. Direwolf Pollux. What's up, dude? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to my inability to speak. There's my quest. I can't help but say it, man, but like playing this is a lot of fun, but like it really makes me wish I wasn't playing it alone.
Burning blade must not be allowed to possess such power. To that end, you must retrieve the scepter yourself. It is held by a burning blade seer who studies the scepter from atop one of the Thunderaxe watchtowers.
All right, we're going to the town now. Should I fly back and get a new wand? That is the question. Because my wand is bad. Specifically a shadow damage wand. Because my magic missile wand... No, I have a pestilent wand. That does nature damage. This guy's name is Sack Blast. Is this the anniversary server? Yes, sir. Why don't you come join me? I'm just like... On hardcore? I'm hardcore. Are you hardcore? Yeah. I have a problem. I'm psychotic. Hi, I really like your videos on the Riot MMO. Never played WoW, but I play a lot of League and really like the whole Runeterra universe. Keep up the good work. Thank you. That is so nice to hear. I love hearing that stuff. That, like, genuinely, like... So right now I have a video on League of Legends and more specifically the Riot MMO classes. And I am working on that video right now, and I'm hoping to have it out on Monday, but comments like that make me want to hit the end stream button and just go back and keep working on that video because it's super exciting. I love hearing like good words. Thank you. Do you like my thumbnail bait tweet thing? Let me pull that up actually. Here, I will do a... First off, let's see. I'm going to try to not get myself killed while I do this. You guys should go follow Wadle. Guy's a goated Supervive player. Makes me just look like trash. But is also a sick MMO player. So you guys should go follow him if you want to follow someone else. Super rad. I'd recommend following him. Cool guy. Loves MMOs. We love MMOs. He loves MMOs. It's a match made in heaven. Let's see. We got. Yeah. Dude, you fucking lunatic. New Riot MMO update. So he baited Greg Street into saying that I heard Riot is making an MMO. In fact, I played it years ago. And we got the biggest bait thumbnail ever. I love it. Dude, we gotta grow the MMO family. The Supervive MMO family needs to grow. You should send me your BNet at some point so I can stalk you.
Stop it.
Direwolf!
Direwolf_Pollux just subscribed.
Dude, thanks for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing it because you don't want to watch ads. I'm going to make content no matter what, so... Wadle, you really think Ashes of Creation is going to be good? I don't know, man. I'm hoping the updates are good. The drama stuff's been a little scary too, but I hope so. But innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I mean that might be true. I hope it's true. I want the game to be good. I want it to be good. I want it to be good. But man, 8 years of development to be this far into an alpha feels like it's gonna take a while.
But it would seem he has trust with you, adventurer. I am Nataka.
You guys know if there's a flight path here? I hope so.
We have many needs of a adventurer. Talk with others. Perhaps there is need of you here. The smell of
Maybe we'll do a rare Ashes of Creation stream soon.
The trolls at Shadowprey Village are the best at catching fish. But alas, with all the centaur activities, I have little time to make a journey to the trolls.
Really wanted to hit level 35.
Talk to the local fisherman Ginar Zillan and bring me back my favorite bloodbelly fish. The road south of here will take you west to the troll village.
Just want to support you since you're still kind of small, so I guess it does you more good than some big streamer. That is true.
The demon infestation overwhelms
that is true.
Even more than the smell.
I mean, it's like anything really. Like you have
this land as their own.
motivation in it. I try to personally not find motivation in anything like it's monetizing. But like I would be lying if I said it doesn't motivate me, right? It is cool, super cool, and I appreciate it.
The Burning Blade have many agendas, but know that they are evil to their core. Their spirits corrupted, and their destruction is the only.
I believe.
So we're playing World of Warcraft Classic, and we're playing the hardcore version of it. It's a 20-year-old game, and if you die, all of your progress disappears. I have on this character 2 days and 13 hours played. Or 2 days and 10 hours, actually. I lose 2 days of my life if I die. So
task is to disrupt the Kolkar clan. Do this by killing its leader,
To beat this.
I wouldn't recommend this as the main way to play WoW if you did ever want to try WoW. But that said, I am playing it with like Trindamere, who's co-creator of Riot Games, League of Legends, co-creator of League of Legends. A few other people working at Riot. Well, not playing with them, but playing on the same server. I think there are dire wolves in it too. I almost just made a huge mistake. I found a weird love for making videos. So I didn't edit videos until I made my YouTube channel a few years back. I had no experience editing videos. Zero. And I downloaded DaVinci Resolve because it was free. And I just started editing videos of something I was passionate about. And then people liked the videos. So I kept making them. And I kept getting better at editing because I wanted to have them feel professional and look professional and feel good. And then I was like, wow, I really like editing. So I was just scrolling on Twitter one time. I think it might have even been called Twitter. And I saw a post for a content creator who needed an editor, and I messaged them, and he was, you know, one of the top 10 streamers on Twitch. And I got a message back, and I started editing for him, and now I edit basically for a living. It's wild, dude. Like, if you like something or you love something and you feel passionate about it, just do it. I mean, I'm not rich, and I'm not by any means, and I will never be, but like, I'm so happy like doing something I actually enjoy. Did I hear you were playing with Mark Merrill? The Mark Merrill? I actually mod for Trindamere, Mark Merrill. I mod for his Twitch channel. And he follows me on Twitter. I'm just gonna call it Twitter. It's just Twitter. I watched the series from Rav when he played WoW Hardcore. Really enjoyed it, but I think I won't get into it. Just watch it. Spending all my time in League and PoE 2. Dude, tell me about your experience in PoE 2. I love PoE 2. I streamed it 4 or 5 days, I think, when it first came out. I think it's really good. Really good game. Excuse me? I feel like everything knocks me over here. When I played PoE 2, I did not play it hardcore. I wanted to play it hardcore, but I played like day one and it was just a mess from like a hardcore perspective. It was just too easy to die. Things were glitchy. It was a little bit laggy. Kill Khan Des Hipa. Loot him for his head. He has 3 different spawn locations. Okay. Yeah, I think if you don't have any like emotions or feelings for Warcraft, it's not really in a place to like have new people playing it. I'd love to walk people through it if they were like truly interested in learning it, but it's just not that kind of game. Played Deadeye, went blind through the campaign, was pretty hard without a build, but a lot of fun. That's what I did. Dude, such a cool experience. I'm like so happy I did that and I didn't follow any builds. I mean, there weren't really any builds for the first 4 days or whatever. But yeah, dude, that was super fun. Playing through the game that way was like, it was just a whole nother way. And I think they did a good job in PoE 2 as compared to like PoE 1, where I think you can actually go in and follow it enough to make yourself a build that works enough to get through it. Obviously, as the game progresses, you're going to need to follow some kind of build guide or at least understand the game better. Because people are going to want to go through it fast, right? Playing blind as a blood mage was super fun. I was addicted for 2 weeks when it came out. I was playing like 14 hours a day. Holy shit, dude. Hell yeah. That's a gamer right there. Yeah, I think I did that for the first like week. I'll probably go back when I heard they have like a really big update coming soon. I'll probably go back and check it out again once they do that. Make the same character, but oh, Aeon, we talked in Discord, I think, about, because I played a blood mage too. I think I told you like what my build was or something. I talked to someone. Think about it when you're not playing it, yeah. Or like you're trying to like plan out what you're gonna do when you do get to play it. New league season, yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of the changes in the league season. I think they're all fine, but like they definitely have this like perception thing where it like it's perceived to not feel good, even though the actual numbers show that like the win rates are basically the same. But it just like it just doesn't feel good. Like I don't know how else to describe it. But I mean, they put out the win rates today based off of First Bloods, and they're, I think, 0.4% higher win rate on First Blood than the previous season. So it's like not really, it really doesn't do anything. It's just more of like a spit in your face. Haha, you suck. Now you don't get boots. Like, that's not fun. This guy has 3 spawn locations. So I guess we're just gonna walk down to it. Yeah. Well, League is such a mental game too, right? Like, why add stuff that like ruins the team's mental? I also don't like what it did to like level 1 invades. I like level 1 invades. I know not everyone does, but I think they're fun. But I also play like super casually. Alright, where is this guy? I don't play ranked, no. I was thinking about doing it this season because I was super psyched for it, but I want to see some of the balance stuff like settle in, and then maybe like in a week or 2 play some ranked. Just because there's a lot of like micro balance patches. I also set myself the goal of hitting max level in hardcore classic WoW like this month. I gave myself like at the beginning of the year I gave myself some like I don't want to say New Year's resolutions, but like New Year's goals. One of them is like work out more often. Obviously, that's the one everyone does. But also, I want to. So like I want to read a book for every month because I was freaked out by how my attention span was so bad, and I couldn't like sit and read. That freaked me out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read a book. So I'm reading Ruination, obviously, the League of Legends book. And the other thing was to hit max level in Classic WoW this month. So once I do that, I'm gonna have a lot of free time because I'm not gonna play the end game of this. I'm not a psychopath. How long does it take to get max in Classic? I think it's like... I think I'm en route to hit it within 5 days played. There's an Ambessa book coming out. Yeah, I believe it comes out next month. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to finish Ruination, because I've read it once before, some of it, like here and there, but I never like finished it, and I wanted to like read it fully. But I can't read the Ambessa book if I haven't finished the other. Right? Like, that'd be weird. I'm very curious what this Ambessa book's gonna do, too, especially because, like, she's currently, like, kind of dead. So, is she gonna stay dead? Ooh, there's a lot to kill up there. Is that where is it just set before Arcane? Okay. Arcane's really like the only thing canon. I think they said League cinematics are going to be canon too. So this cinematic should be canon. I mean, this cinematic was basically Arcane anyways. It was Fortiche, it was Mel. The thing is, too, though, like, I think some people forget is, like, they're canon, but they don't have to necessarily be, like, in the current time frame. Like, for example, Darius fighting Trundle. That was young Darius, so it was in the past. Unless Darius in-game is future Darius, then it could... No, we're not going there. Well, last year's I think was like was more than just that. It was like a few time skips. Yeah, Kale and Morgana. God, I forgot Kale was in that one. I gotta rewatch that. I played some Kale today in ARAM. I did an ARAM. I did one ARAM to get my daily. Still Here is really good. That one is like big hype for me. got that, like, I don't know, there's something there. This season was different. It felt like it didn't feel like your typical like Riot cinematic, but I don't know. Where's the Marvel Rivals gameplay? I've not played that once. Should I? I'm not a huge like Marvel fan. I don't even really like the movies. I think they're fine and entertaining for a sit down, but they're not like my favorite thing in the whole world. The gameplay is really, really fun. I mean, I might need to check it out. How come all the ones I don't need are... Alright, let's drop some mana on these and get the two. I'll go to bed now. Already 1 a.m. Oh, 1 a.m. Well, get some rest. Rest up. Sweet dreams. We'll be playing the Riot MMO in only like, I don't know, 5 years? I'll have to try out Marvel Rivals, at least play it for like a day just so I know what everyone's talking about. I wouldn't even say it's copium at this point. I think given the fact that Trindamir said, I sure hope so when talking about getting it out before 2030, I think the look on his face said enough. So I haven't bought any water. I need water. In game. How do I get to you? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Prioritize killing the rogues, it says. Prioritize killing the rogues. Yes, sir. They are hard to find, it seems. Love the stuns. I hope I get a new power word shield next level. That would be big. I have a wild dog has entered the stream. Hi, dog. Got lapdog. Stream lapdog. It says prioritize killing the rogues. I have not seen a single rogue. Are they stealthed? Bandai Namco just dropped a new trailer for what looks like a new game. Oh? Oh yeah. That's from the creator of Witcher 3, or from the director of Witcher 3. Right? Mateus, the guy who was working on the quest design for the Riot MMO, is on that team now. I'm assuming it's the same thing. Okay, well, if I wanted to fight this guy who's up there, how do I get up to him? There's a guy who's playing classic hardcore as a rogue with no armor, who he named One Punch Man, and it's taking him 24 hours per level. Why would you do that? Alright, we're gonna get up there and we're gonna get that guy, because that bothered me. Dang, Pirate Software is getting hate left and right. I feel like classic WoW really works well for my stream style. Where we just chill and enjoy some gaming. Hardcore. Dude, do I not have hardcore in my title? Am I that bad of a streamer? Let's fix that. You know, it's funny. I actually haven't seen anyone die recently. Has everyone quit hardcore? I also feel like I've really gotten into a groove with my leveling now. Like it just feels like I'm going. Like it's just working. We're getting there. My dog just actually just standing there. She is in fact just standing there. Alright, I don't need any more Fellsworns. We've got all the Fellsworns. Betrayer. Now we can do the old body pull. Isn't it supposed to leash? And just like that, it's that easy. The trailer was sick. You should watch it. Yeah, what was the name of it? The Blood of Dawnwalker. Somewhere in the Carpathians.
Must be here somewhere. This way.
It's all right.
Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Ah, Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No.
It's
That
medieval.
would have been foolish, would it not?
They spread the plague just as well as adults.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Not
Killing kids
just
now?
a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Okay. Hey, what? Blood magic? Blood magic. Aeon, am I safe to assume that you are also a blood magic enjoyer?
Sister. She needs help. Fast. Please. Let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death.
Interesting.
I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing. Blood spilt carelessly, like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
Sick. The world needs what it fears. Oh, there's gameplay? Alpha in-engine footage. Nice. I'm assuming it plays very similar to The Witcher. Gameplay reveal this summer. Okay. Cool, we got something to look forward to. That looked really good. I will play that. I'm a big fan of the blood magic. You know what my like ideal class would be? Is like a blood magic like rogue. Or like a like a dual wielding plate wearing blood magic tank. I play in retail WoW. I know. I play a Blood Death Knight, and I play a Vengeance Demon Hunter. Those are my two like main classes. But I really, really like the Blood Death Knights. Like, oh, I'm done. I didn't think I was done with the quest, but I am in fact done with the quest. So that's good. No, I don't join random guilds. A blood mage support with healing on the side. Nice. I just think it's cool. I wish Blood Death Knight and Retail WoW though used dual wield. I think dual wield is cool. There's a copper vein out here. Fun. Blood Magic Og Evoker. I have not played enough, and by not enough, I mean I haven't played any Augmentation Evoker. I played with Augmentation Evokers, but I don't know how they play. But I feel like I would like to play one at some point, just so I can understand how they handle like support, like a real support spec within World of Warcraft. In retail, I played Disc Priest in Shadowlands, then Prez Evoker in Dragonflight, now Og Evoker in War Within. Nice. I played Disc Priest back in Burning Crusade. Does that count?
We're sitting on a gold mine here, I tell you. A gold mine. Kodo bones will change the world forever.
Okay, I hate to do this, but I need to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, then we're gonna finish out this level. I will be right back. Don't miss me too much. Talk and chat, entertain the people. I'll be right back.
South of here and bring me 10 Kodo bones. I'll give you something in return. Is it a deal?
Did I die? Did I die? I didn't die. I logged out. We're good. I'm the kind of player that falls in love with the fantasy and gameplay comes after. In League, I loved Blood Moon Elise, and then I mained her in jungle because of the skin. In WoW, the idea of healing through damage was cool, so I played Disc. In PoE 2, I played Blood Mage because it was called Blood Mage. Yeah. I actually didn't... See, I didn't like that the Blood Mage it was like kind of like a fire Blood Mage. I wish I could have changed the way like my skills looked and worked. But PoE, good game. Does that just look like a giant nipple right here? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I think it's one of the things they'll probably smooth out, right? Oh, I keep doing this and I keep like I'm almost gonna get myself killed. I can't just keep running through these groups of mobs when they're like higher level than me. It's like really stupid. At least that guy right there is level 37 and just shoots balls of death. We don't want that. We don't want that. I say I don't want to do that. We don't want that. And then I keep doing that. Love LeBlanc so much in League, but I can't lane for shit. So for like 4 years, I played her support role. I also played a lot of Kai'Sa in jungle. I don't know a lot about Kai'Sa. One of these days, I'm going to get around to learning how to jungle, but I'm not great at managing or focusing on things. So I have found top lane to be rather enjoyable though. I mostly play top now. I started by playing mostly mid, but I didn't like a lot of the mid champions.
The death of the Kolkar leader will not only disrupt that clan, but give pause to the others. Now that you scared the Centaur clans, it's time to bleed them. When traveling Desolace,
I like one of the reasons I went top 2 is because I really liked Yorick. I was playing a mid game and I saw Yorick play, and I just like the like kind of undead graveyard minion builder. Felt like a cool spec to play. Spec, lol. Cool champion to play. And it was. I enjoyed it.
You have done well, adventurer. You have shown honor and dedication.
You gonna play tonight?
When our campaign in Desolace is done, the war chief will know that you aided our actions here, and
probably
that
not.
you helped make his will manifest.
I'm probably only gonna play League like daytime, maybe on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we'll see depending on work.
This scout will do nicely for my spell.
Sell my junk.
I was able to gather some of the other reagents needed for the
I think Tuesdays and Thursdays will be my big nights. If I'm not doing too much else. Problem is like my night is your guys' afternoon. So if y'all playing in the afternoon, I'm down.
Coral reef that the Naga have taken as their home when This close to
Wild
the shore,
hog shank.
you can find their oracle's map. The slither blade are deadly and will not react kindly to your intrusions, so be careful and make haste. When you return, we shall see about finding this demon, Lord Azrathok.
I've almost made all my gold back.
Be careful.
Except Centaur Bounty. Oh, I leveled. I have Vampiric Embrace now. Afflicts your target with shadow energy that causes all party members to be healed for 20% of any shadow spell damage you deal for 1 minute. Powerful. DC'd for a second, missed your answer. Then no. Where's this quest though? Felger. Where? Oh, way over there. What am I doing? In 1/2 of an hour. Okay. I really want to go back to town and buy that wand I've been talking about. But I don't have a flight path here, so I think I'm gonna not do that.
Now that you scared the Centaur clans, it's time to bleed them. When traveling Desolus, hunt Centaur. I don't care which clan you hunt, just gather ears. A horde of ears. By weakening their numbers, you will weaken their resolve and stamp out any thoughts of expansion. Good hunting, adventurer.
Kodo Roundup. So it's just gonna have me quest, it looks like. Let me see, is there an inn here? My God. There's not. Oh well. I'm gonna end stream. 3 hours? Dude, I did 5 hours of stream today. That's insane. We're making a comeback. We're getting that partner. You wait. I might only have 5 viewers right now, but we're doing it, baby. Anyways, guys, thanks everyone who came out and watched. If you're not part of the Discord yet, please come join the Discord. It's the coolest place to be. Everyone is there that matters. And you should be there because you matter. I'll see you guys on... the plan is to stream again on Wednesday. I will see you on Wednesday. Peace.